Hi, Natasha. Welcome, welcome, waka waka. What's good? How you doing? Can I read for you tonight, Natasha? And if so, is there a certain question? I am trying to keep it to just a single question because I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Things will eventually get popping in here, and when they do, whew, I won't have time. Well, that's all I got, really. So all of my readings are free when I'm on here live. It is not required to pay anything. I just ask that y'all pay with patience so that I can read for as many people as possible because this is what I love to do. You know? How does Darren? Oh, yay! I felt like there was a reason I needed to grab this deck. I just recently purchased this deck. It's it only has I always say trigger words, but I don't know why. But anyway, it doesn't come with like a book. I guess that's what I'm really getting at. There's not like a booklet associated with this. So sweet. Thanks for kicking it off tonight, Natasha. Kartik, what up? What's good? Ooh. And forgive me, guys. I am still kind of getting over my COVID, so I'll probably Cassie, what up? How you doing, love? So nice to see you back. Let me grab a piece of paper and a pencil too, so I can write y'all's names down. Ay, Dios mío. All right, Natasha. Okay. Cassie, do you have a particular question before I put down this pencil, girl? I'm doing all right. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm recovering from COVID. So if I'm clearing my throat or, anything like that, forgive me, y'all. This has been a bit of a linger. I do have my tea here, so I will periodically stop just to take a sip. All right, dope. Let's quit messing around. Let's get into this. All right, Kartik, I was just saying as well, guys, the only thing that I ask is that y'all pay with patience and keep it to one question because I want to try and read for as many people as possible. If you would like to book a personal with me, I will accommodate you into my schedule. Just reach out to us at utopiamagic.org and we'll get it happening. We also have other, blog posts like witchy stuff available to you to help you. We are, the good kind of witchies, and we're here to help people because we're all little pieces of heaven, no? Well, maybe not Darren. Let's see what's up with Darren. Ooh, I said conflict, differences, and incompatibility. See, ooh. Not again, Natasha. We are only virtually connected at this moment, right? But and in a public domain, there's other people in here, so I may be picking up somebody else's vibe. But as I was doing that, I'm an intuitive reader. I've got conflict and emotional storm. So did something happen? It's okay. You don't have to answer that question. If it does not resonate, again, my apologies. Like I said, I may be a little off, but that's what I've got. It's saying conflict and rocky seas ahead. Or at present. But whatever that may be, always remember you are dope. You deserve the best. You deserve all that you desire. And if Darren is not providing that, there's a reason for this, right? Like, as it is said, rejection is God's protection and redirection. But, replace God with whatever suits you. So source, universe, whatever you want to call it. Oh, you guys are at a distance? Maybe that's the conflict, It doesn't have to be, though. Again, it may just be that, like, at this moment, or it could be upcoming. You know, maybe this is like your warning right now, right? Like something could be coming. And maybe just the awareness, maybe just the awareness of this potential conflict or emotional storm, like perhaps something big will happen, right? And it will create this environment of an emotional storm and the potential for conflict. And perhaps just your own awareness of that will lead you to not necessarily avoidance, because, you know, again, all things are, you know, everything happens for a reason, right? But that to say, yay, congratulations, Cassie. But Natasha, if this does not resonate for you, please just disregard it. Like, don't try to make anything fit. That's just what popped out. If you feel like it does not resonate in any way, I completely understand, and I'm happy to even pull a different card from a different deck. Okay? I'm going to keep going on the card tick. Let me know. Sit on that for a minute, you know? Look at the other decks that I've got. Heck yeah. Girl, you get it. You'll be all right. Kartik, I'm pulling for you from this deck. Soulmates. Just flew out. So I would say then in the next 3 months, you've got a soulmate on the way. And it's quite the blessing, right? Bottom of the deck is blessed. And Natasha, as I was sorry, my mind goes all over the place when I start in on these. ADHD at its finest, right? With this particular deck, there's a relationship message, as you'll see, that I'm going to read here for Kartik in just a moment, because he asked about partnerships, right? So essential meanings: harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. The Oracle's message: you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. Relationship message: consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. All right, Kartik, that's what I got for you. Let me know. I'm always curious. And Cassie, career. You know I like this one for career readings, right? Yay! Thank you, Maud. Appreciate you. Yeah, and all the stuff is in the description too, guys. All right, Cassie. Let's get this going for you, doll. And if you guys hear my neighbors screaming, I have a crazy old drunk Italian lady from New York who lives next door. It's pretty great. We've seen the cops a few times in the last month. It's pretty rad. Certainly entertaining. All right, Cassie, let's see what's up with this new job. Yes. Cassie's job. Ooh, Bottom of the deck, number 14, balance. And the 2 that popped. Oh, and look at all this, like, it's very solar plexus sort of, you know. It's hard to see in this lighting, but these cards are actually like orangey, yellow, and like a sort of peachy kind of a color. But number 30, the sacred flow of yes. And number 59, manifesting and doing. So let me read for those 2. So number 30. The sacred flow of yes. Essential meanings, movement, ease, things falling into place effortlessly. Positive validation and support. The universe is looking after you. Have you ever noticed how happy goodness gracious, my mouth. Have you ever noticed how happy, optimistic people have all the luck, and how the haves keep winning at bingo while the have-nots just keep encountering barrier after uncomfortable barrier on their path? Like a stream of helpful energy, the sacred flow of yes is being where you're meant to be. When you are on the right wave, you are on it. You are so completely enveloped in your right vibe that it practically whooshes everything you need right into your lap. It brings a whole lot of easy flow. Yes to a new contract. Yes to a better price. Yes to a dinner date. It's time to act like water and flow around any problems you may be experiencing. You may be forcing your way upstream right now and stubbornly pushing into a dam that's meant to guide you toward a more prosperous path. Since I know you're not a salmon, there's no need to be swimming into headwaters right now. Instead, flow around the gates of not yet by finding the path of least resistance. The sacred flow of yes is like a river, so remember that rocks are only put in your way as markers meant to nudge you toward your simplest solution, not as challenges meant to be dominated or controlled. And number 59, manifesting and doing. Essential meaning, making things happen, changing your life, consistent practice, communicating your intention, manifesting miracles, tapping into your intelligent heart. Today's complexity is an illusion. Actualizing desire doesn't have to be difficult or elaborate. It doesn't need to take years to unlock, and it certainly isn't meant to be restricted to a few lucky individuals. As a creator soul, it is your birthright to learn how to shape your reality, manifest this wish, and forge your future. Your will, your desire, and your action are natural manifestation tools that you've been gifted. So use them. Be consistent. Focus on this blessing. Take action. Align your energetic thought patterns with the desires in your heart and allow it to be easy. Don't get so caught up in the rules that may trap you into thinking you don't know how to do this properly. This card is here to remind you that you are a brilliant manifester and that you can accomplish this. Put your energy into doing the actual thing and creating, because you are already ready and already healed and already on the cusp of bringing this miracle into your life. Form your intention and certainty and clarity and let it pour out of your intelligent heart. The universe is listening now. All right. That's what I have for you, darling. Let me know how it goes. Ari, how are you, darling? Okay. Hello, handsome. Good for you, Ari. I hope he is following you. Shoot. Well, not like in a stalker way, though. Cassie, you're so welcome, love. You are so welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. You know, I love having them. You know, I vibe on the vibe, you know. I mean, he sounds cute. Dang. Lakia, hey. Add in your name. All right, Ari, well, let's see what's up with dude. Which deck should I use? I feel like I should use this one again. And Miss Lakia, if you have a question, please drop it below. Gosh, this deck is so fresh. It's like so hard for me to shuffle it. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, Lakia, you know, I feel drawn to just grab an actual like tarot deck for that question. So we'll see in just a sec. All right, Ari. Does the guy on your mind see your socials? Whoa, bro. All right, since there's no like anything, I'm just going to read. There were 3 that fell over here to the side. So obsession, possibilities, and fantasy. I know, right? That is a lot of cards. So I feel that's so funny that like, all right, the theme of this is like obsessive potential fantasy, right? I want to see what these cards have to say. Because it's very, you know, like literally split. Hoping, expecting, manifesting. Finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. Influences. So attachments, third parties, and peers. Clarity. Truth, intentions, and honesty. Boundaries, and escaping. Yeah, I feel like it's like almost like at a fork in the road. Yeah, like maybe this is like quite literally, like maybe this is where he's at right now. Like, do I leave, you know, yeah, like, am I hoping for this over here? Am I trying to close this out and like get rid of attachments and third parties? I found clarity. I know the kind of boundaries that I need. That's funny, escaping and boundaries are right next to each other too. Like maybe that's that feeling like being between two. Oh, that's true. It very well could be. You know, seeing clearly, like sometimes boundaries are necessary and it, like escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. But a wall is a block, it's a boundary, you know? Like that's how you escape judgment and pressure from your peers and other people. Like, yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't take it like that. But then at the bottom of the deck, you've got soulmates. I just feel like this is like the potential and like this is where it's at. He sounds cute though. Tag us on Facebook. I want to see him. I mean, anything's possible. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. Ari, you know how that goes. You are magic. You are a magician. So hit him up, girl. If he's not reaching out to you, what's to stop you from going up to him? Saying, what's up, bro? Ooh. Tall and handsome. Okay. Dang. Excuse me. Yes, girl, go talk to him. Come on now. Let me live vicariously through you and share your adventures with us, please. We're trying to change things up a little bit here, and that's why we're doing more things with the website, as well as, having more structure with how often I'm coming on live. We're changing it up a bit where I'll be on here twice a month. So first quarter and last quarter moons, I'll be doing live readings. And then for the new moons and full moons, we'll be doing pre-recorded readings so that nobody's getting left out. But I won't be coming on live as much. But again, we'll have a more structured schedule with things. So you can always go check out your, maybe Aries, I guess, right? I think Aries had a really good reading too. The one that I did for the Capricorn new moon. And this is still such a great time to be quite literally manifesting, right? Get it. Keep me updated. All right, so now I'm going to read for Lakia. Thank you, Ari, as always. What's up with Lakia and Darius? Oh. King of Wands, yep. Well, and the king in this sense, it could very well be you, right, Lakia? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pence. And behind that, Justice. So there's Libra. There's... Oh, goodness. Well, this is the 3 of you right here. Not 3 of you. Forgive me. Leo, King of Wands. This is Spirit. This card for me is always Spirit stepping in to bring things back to balance. And then the Justice card is a Libra card. So quite literally, I don't find reciprocity in this. And behind that card, look, Queen of Wands. And they're looking at each other. So yeah, these cards don't necessarily mean that, oftentimes a third party will have a 3. It's keeping somebody up at night, ooh, yeah, there's something going on from what again, I'm an intuitive reader, Lakia. And please listen to your own intuition. Everybody, always listen to your own intuition above all else. It will not steer you wrong. Okay. But yeah, the Strength card, and I always make sure my cards are upright before I start reading. And the Strength card was upside down with the devil behind that. You've got the 9 of Swords, so nightmares, insomnia, and this patience. This just feels like another bitch to me. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, she's an Aries? That's a fire sign right there. Yeah, there's this patience. So yeah, that's a baby mama. That's she's been putting in time. It's kept her. She's had so many sleepless nights. She doesn't have the strength anymore. The devil, Emperor, Aries card. Lakia, you need to remove yourself from that situation because I don't know. Well, again, please use your own intuition, use your best judgment, keep yourself safe above all else, right? I want everybody to be happy, healthy, and safe above all else. But from what I'm seeing here in the cards, I'm going to tell you that I feel like the reciprocity is not present. Okay? Yeah. The top of the deck, right? So from here, the Knight of Pentacles. That's a little... Send a knight to do an emperor's job? No, don't give me that crap. Cut it off. Cut him off. Put him in check. Set up your boundaries. Make yourself clear. Like my mom always says, mean what you say what you mean, but whatever you do, don't say it mean. And I always add to that personally, I say as well, don't give people an opportunity to say anything bad about you. You can check them, you can check a fool without having to step completely outside of your character and end up catching charges. You know what I mean? But at the same time, speak your mind. You're dope. You deserve all that you desire. And any man that does not see your worth, that's okay, because we see it here. All right? You are loved. You are a little piece of heaven, Lakia. Shine, 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 doll. Shine on. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody whom I've read for thus far. I think I'm all caught up at this point. Is there anybody else that I can read for in here? If you guys haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. When you're subscribed, we do reading giveaways. I still haven't even yet. I don't know that we've done one for January. We need to pull that. Maybe even December. I don't know. COVID's got my brain in a fog. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed. You can win a one-on-one with me. And those are fun. Mods, can I read for you? What you got for me, Mod? Jason, what's up? I'll read for you after I read for my moderator. Let me know which deck and what your question is. Yes, welcome, welcome, waka waka. And if you're familiar with my readings, if there's another deck or a certain question, please drop it in the description. That's how you get a free reading. I'm just sitting here waiting for somebody to shuffle for. Okay. Get at me in the DMs, or FaceTime me later when we get off of this. Because I ate my fungus before I came on here. I guess I'll take a dab while I'm letting Jason type. Because living people eat dead mushrooms and living mushrooms eat dead people. It's the circle of life. Hello, who's next? Well, I guess, Jason, you're typing something. Whoever's next in the chat box is the next I'm going to read for. Fiona, what up? Yeah, go for it. Thanks for coming into the live, you guys. Thanks for letting me read for you. I do so enjoy it. Because I'm a Gemini sun, so when I'm feeling it, I start running my mouth. Yeah, right? This coat, I didn't get COVID up until now. This is my very first time dealing with this. The person on your mind, do they have romantic feelings? And will I get a card speaking role? Ooh, that's very exciting, Jason. Let me think about which deck to grab for you. But with Fiona's, I can just grab this deck. I'm just going to go with a traditional tarot deck, Fiona. I don't know why. I've been feeling drawn to this deck for you. There we go. You get a card. Well, I hope you do, Jason. I hope everybody in here is chasing their dreams, chasing their bliss, living their best life. And I hope that my mod gets some rest and feels better soon, because COVID sucks. Stupid COVID. And I'm sorry, Fiona, I need to cut this deck again. It's like kind of sticking almost. I don't know. I think because the room that I read in is so much colder than the other rooms in my house. So the cards get really cold and really stiff in here. It was like 58 degrees Fahrenheit in my house this morning. So, all right, let's get this. So Fiona, person on your mind, romantic. Oh, scheisse. That was my hand. My bad. Romantic feelings. I'm glad your fever is gone. Oh, yeah. You see how that just flipped right out? So, have you been dreaming about them? Or even daydreaming about them, I suppose? But if you've really been having dreams about them, that's like my take a nap card. And Pisces is this card. Seems to be some sort of cycle closing. I don't know that I would say there's romantic feelings, but some sort of cycle is closing and somebody's sleeping on it. Maybe they're dreaming about you. Look at this, the way that, look at that. His strength is upside down again. What the heck? Maybe I left it in there that way though. Anyway. Yeah, maybe, are you daydreaming about this person being like the Hierophant? I could take that as like, this could be like the church, but this could also be just any sort of like larger institution. So that could be like, a college, university, that sort of thing. It could be like a brotherhood, like the Freemasons, something like that. But I don't know. I wouldn't say that there's necessarily romantic feelings there. Oh, they're a Pisces? Well, okay. They might be feeling defeated. But the thing about defeat, though, is that like once you've hit rock bottom, you can only go up, right? So if they've been... I'm getting like a feeling of like depressed, between the sleeping and this is like everything is fine, but it's totally not. The world's on fire. I feel like this is an opportunity to close a cycle though. So if they've been in like a depressive state, yeah, things can come anew, especially now that we're on the other side of the solstice. We're going to start getting a little bit lighter every day. And yeah. What do I do with this? All right, Fiona, I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. I appreciate you. Let me read for you. You guys are awesome. I'm going to read for Jason now. See what's up with the book. Yeah, maybe it's time to close that cycle then for you. It's been a big theme of like boundaries, But Saturn's at the final degrees of Pisces too. So it's about like karmic generational change. All right, Fiona, I hope that helps, dear. Thanks for letting me read for you. Jason, what's that? Reoccurring speaking role. Ooh. Light in the unexpected, number 16, and raw intention, number 22. Bottom of the deck, what's your honest truth, number 20. Let's read about it. 16, light in the unexpected, essential meanings, the unexpected, upheaval, disarray, working with sudden change, lessons from unexpected sources, spreading love in difficult times, showing your true self, being a light worker in a place where it is needed most. Something unexpected is emerging quickly. This type of sudden change can be exhilarating, yet it can also feel like things have gotten way out of control. When parts of our regularly scheduled reality begin to crumble, while the future will be unpredictable during this upheaval, know that the universe is holding you close, and that this change will expose a handful of opportunities that you can't see just yet. What shimmers beneath the rubble, love, light, meaning, happiness, they are all hidden in your current situation, so allow them to flood into your life by actively searching for the meaning in the madness. You will see that this is exactly what you've been preparing for. It's during challenging times that your star stuff can truly shine, so take a deep breath and seek the light in the darkness. There is so much of it there to work with. Kimberly, yes, please, darling. I'm finishing up a read for Jason, seeing about this role. So, raw intention. Essential meaning, intention brought to life, wild power, savage love, divine intervention, powerful inspiration, channeling messages from source. Intention can be raw or it can be refined. Refined intention gets polished and perfected and into marketing, a resume, a vision board, and it's always tinted by layers of our own perception. Raw intention is wilder than that. It's pure, unrefined, and authentic. It's the mother who lifts the car with her bare hands to save her child, because raw power does not ask questions. It just does. And so it is. By virtue of simply being human, you have this wild and natural magic inside you, and you may be spending too much time filtering your raw power as a way to fit in or as a way to be who others want you to be. Unleash your pure intention and you will radiate so much innate magic that you'll move mountains. Allow spontaneity and divine love to guide you, and pay attention to whim, desire, inclination, and impulse. If you notice any unwanted emotions surfacing, like anger, sadness, fear, guilt, simply be with them, hear them, notice them, ask them why they are present, and they will likely point to a much deeper need that sounds something like, I am seen, I am loved, I am accepted, I am safe. Remind yourself that you are all of these things and draw your power from there. So from that, I would say that this is so much like, this is meant to mimic the Tower card, right? And then the raw intention with that, that's very like Mars energy, you know? Like, and we're in a Aries first quarter moon right now. Yeah, I think if you want it, you're going to have to go for it, and you're going to have to be your authentic self, of course. Yeah. But these may be something, this might be something that comes to you in a different way, Jason, Not necessarily your role, forgive me, but the interpretation of this message. Like perhaps 16 or the number 7 will be something that pops up. 22, that could be a number that you're seeing a lot, because even beneath that we had, the number 20. So 222 could be showing up a lot. Or maybe 2022 was like an important year, or even 2016. So yeah, use your own intuition above all else, you guys. Interpret these messages in your own way. Get to know tarot and the occult, because it's fun. Divination is an art and a craft, and it only comes with guidelines. There aren't any real rules, aside from in my house. We always listen to our own intuition. Awesome. Thank you. I wish you well. I hope that, keep me posted. Let me know what's up. I want to know how it goes. I want to hear about you guys doing well. I love that. Heck yeah. Snapdragon. All right, Miss Kimberly, how does Marshall feel about you? Let me see. I have another set of like relationship type cards that I'm going to use for you, Kimberly. I mean, they're similar. This is meant for like, it's called the Twin Flame something. I don't know. Some cheesy something. And these, similar, Cosmic Insights with just simple words on it, right? So let's see what's up with you and Marshall. Whoosh. So bottom of the deck, giving time, everything in divine timing. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nancy, of course. Hi, welcome. And communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So how does he feel about you? I don't know. I feel like you need to communicate about it. Are you a fire sign? Yeah. As I'm asking that, you're typing, yes, I'm an Aries. Wow. Speak up, darling. For sure. I mean, give it time. As the bottom of the deck suggests, don't rush anything. But have that conversation, As much as we would like, I'm assuming Marshall is I'm going to go with, excuse me for my gender bias if I'm wrong. But, you being the woman and Marshall being a man, oftentimes men, God bless them, are wonderful humans, right? Most of them, lots of them. But they're not mind readers, so we have to let them know exactly what is going on without diluting our message. Make sure that when you're communicating, as I said earlier, mean what you say what you mean, but whatever you do, don't say it mean, and don't give people an opportunity to say anything bad about you, because you're dope. Okay? I hope that helps in some way. But speak your mind, love. When the timing is right, you will know. Listen to your own intuition, okay? Thank you for letting me read for you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. How does Mirage feel about me? I'm trying to keep it to one question, Nancy. Of course, Kimberly, you're so welcome. I feel like I need to grab this deck for you, and we'll see what pops. Because these are just sort of like, I keep saying trigger words. I don't know a better way to describe them. If somebody else has a better words. I couldn't think of the word words, dude. Sorry. I watch a lot of Sunny. Let's see. What's up with Nancy and Rush? Bottom of the deck. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. But this is what flew out. Ooh, boundaries. Drawing the line. Maybe that's not to say like drawing a line early, but just making it clear, right? Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying, commitment, and clarity. Look at how many C's are happening here. Chasing, clinging, commitment, clarity. And the B to preface it all, boundaries. My favorite word. So yeah, there's a lot going on here between you and Niraj. And I like how it's like the way it's sort of book ended, by appropriately, like clarity, like that's what needs to be in the middle. To be able to hold on to each other and to have that commitment, you need to also have the appropriate foundations, set in place with clear, honest authenticity, right? Like bottom of the, like it is the bottom for a reason, right? Like we're not chasing, we're not doing any of that. Like we've moved on from that. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. So I feel like the potential is there, but the foundation has to be set through, clear communication and understanding and spending time together. Like, don't become obsessive about it, but as I always say, speak your mind. I mean, we're about to be in the age of Aquarius. So, well, about to be. Quote unquote. All right. All right, next victim. Who's next? Nancy, thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love doing this work. Please make sure you guys are subscribed. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Thanks for engaging tonight. I love doing this. If you want to book personals, you can go to our website, read the blog posts. Other witchy wisdom can be found there. But if nobody's going to speak up, then I'm going to read for my moderator. And then maybe we call it a night. I don't know. Moderator, I'm going to pull a Moonology deck card for you. I don't know why. I feel like I need to. It's probably because Sagittarius right there, Sag Moon. And I'm pretty sure you're a Sag Moon, right? So, moderator. I don't even know what your question is, but this is what I'm pulling for you. Love you. Thank you. Look where it stopped. Bruh. Can't make this shit up. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. And last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. Yes. Hello. You got nothing else to do if you're at home with COVID. So let me grab the book though. I love it. All right, last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. Have you been trying to please all of the people all of the time when you're not quite happy yourself? There's a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritual bypassing when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. You can't fool the universe, so pretending to be happy when you're sad will get you nowhere. Rather, you need to deal with your feelings. That's the only way. If you're people-pleasing, stop. Think about what's going on and why you're doing it. If you're in an unbalanced relationship, address the situation. Manifesting mix. While it's lovely to do things nicely, they also need to be done well. Be sincere. Manifesting mindset. The way to get into the manifesting zone is to work through all of your stuff. Once you've done that, you become a clear signal for your desires. Which leads us to the other card, attending to the details. It would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, there's more to it than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. A tedious task may need to be taken care of before you can move forwards and make the magic happen. Worries slow down your ability to make magic, so attend to the details, then you can have fun. Manifesting mix. Who doesn't want to just throw it all in and go on an adventure around the world? But also, who pays the bills? Manifesting mindset. Sometimes you have to do all the boring stuff first before you allow yourself the time you need to roam and enjoy. Clear your tasks away. Oh, darling. Well, if you want me to grab a different deck for you, or you want me to ask, if you actually have a question, let me know. I'll pull it right now before we call it a night, because both of us need to get our sleep, right? Unless there's somebody else in here that wants to jump in with a question real quick. I feel like I need to roll these dice. Girl, tell me. Bruh. I just talked to my financial advisor earlier tonight. Gemini, 4 and... Well, hello. 4 and 5. And Gemini represents 3, right? Yeah, girl, at least $1 million. Shoot, I'm really looking forward to Pluto and Aquarius. No bullshit, because fuck Vanguard, fuck BlackRock, and fuck the 1% who sleeps well at night knowing that they're killing the rest of us. Drives me nuts. Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you made a good decision. You came here. You must be making good decisions. Oh, look at that. 111. Hey. Yeah, bro. You got it. Woo. Carajo. Sorry, that was me. Can you ask it? Is there a certain deck or a more... is this geared towards romance? Is this career? Is this just life stuff? Is there a certain arena of life that I should be... Because that might help draw me to my deck. I'm just going to call you Jay, because I don't know if that's Joha or Yoha, or I don't know how to say your name. So Jay, I'm sorry. Forgive me for butchering that. Wow. Johanna. Okay. Lo siento. Mi mamá es colombiana, so I should be better. I'm so sorry. It's romantic. I don't know why, but I've been feeling drawn to pull from this deck tonight. This is a personal power oracle. And so this may not answer your question directly, right? As I always say, please listen to your own intuition and don't force fit anything. But you can interpret a message in order, to understand it for your own circumstances. So let me see what these cards have to say. And if what I'm saying just sounds like a bunch of... Yeah. Anyway. Johanna, with my reads, I shuffle here under the camera so that you can put your energy on them. Whatever it is, whoever it is that you're thinking about in this decision that you made, that's what I want you to think about as you watch me shuffle, so that the card that's appropriate for you will pop out. I was literally just thinking skepticism is going to get us nowhere. I deserve respect. Number 2, that is divine feminine energy. So stand in your power. And then below that, number 7, I am celebrated. Are you 27? Just kidding. I deserve respect. I'm going to read the message that comes with this book. Okay. All right, number 2, I deserve respect. If you don't know it already, you deserve respect. There's a difference between respecting someone and not showing them respect. I am one that avoids confrontation, so it took me many years to finally stand up for myself, speak up, and cut ties with people who weren't respecting me. We can't please everyone all the time, but there are respectful ways to express yourself. If you feel someone is not being respectful towards you, decide if it's worth your time to speak to them about it, or if it's better to simply cut ties with them for good. One thing's for sure, you do not need to associate with people who belittle you or don't treat you as an equal. Stop, girl, you playing with me? Are you really 27? Cheers to that. Coming up on that solar return. Brace yourself. All right. I'm also going to read from this one because I feel like somebody has disrespected you and you've drawn a line and you're sitting here wondering. All right. So I am celebrated. How often do you celebrate your small wins? We often wait until we reach major milestones and stress ourselves out if we don't reach them when we expect to. I am very guilty of this. I only recently started writing down all the things I've accomplished, and I was totally surprised by how little credit I gave myself, let alone a proper celebration. I learned how to drive when I used to be terrified of it. That's a huge deal. I learned how to invest in stocks, even though it sounded intimidating and scary, especially for someone who has always had difficulty learning in school. Sarah Blakely grew up celebrating her failures. That is pretty neat. Get used to celebrating the fact that you've even attempted something, even if it failed. That has to be more satisfying than never knowing how it would have turned out or what else you could do to get a different outcome. Don't forget to celebrate the little things on a regular basis. You'll begin to feel happier and more accomplished. Choose something you need to celebrate, no matter how small it is. Acknowledge it and enjoy it in the moment because you deserve it. Keep a list of your accomplishments and read this list when you feel discouraged. Yes, you're dope. Oh my goodness. I could say that 27,000 times every day. You guys are awesome. You're all little pieces of heaven. Your natal chart's are proof of that. And if you don't know what I mean, you can book a reading at utopiamagic.org. We can dive into it. Oh my gosh. Yay, I love it. Thank you. If you're not already subscribed, you guys, please subscribe. I'm going to start doing these live readings now. I generally go for about an hour. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, but generally longer. They've gone as long as 3 hours. I can't do that right now. I'm too tired from this COVID. But thank you, everybody who came and hung out and liked and commented and subscribed and did all the things. And yes, if you want to book personals, natal chart readings, Reiki healings, tarot readings, whatever it may be, you just want to pay for a pal, I'll put you on my schedule. We'll make it happen. utopiamagic.org. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I so love doing this work, and I appreciate you guys spending time with me so that I can do it. Community service, spiritual junkie over here. So, cheers, guys. Peace.